Hi, my name is Kyle Leong, and today we're at the Arc Express, and I have Liana here to help me demonstrate plyometric box jumps. So the first thing you want to do with the box jump is make sure that you have correct feet placement, and your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. And from here, you're going to be going into about a half a squat, bringing your arms nice and back behind you to create momentum. Now as you jump up, those arms are going to swing forward. You're going to land on top of the box nice and flat with your feet and making as little sound as possible. And as you're stepping off of the box, make sure you step down and not jump down. So as Liana's doing, she's demonstrating perfectly. As she's coming up, bringing those arms forward, landing safely and nicely on top of the box. As she goes one more time, check out her form right here. Very good. And as she steps off, and that's your first plyometric box jump. So once you feel proficient with your regular box jumps, you can go ahead and progress onto lateral box jumps, in which it's pretty much the same exact thing, but instead of jumping forward, you're going to be jumping from side to side up onto the box. So with our starting position, it's going to be exactly the same as our regular box jumps. So with our feet shoulder width apart, and as you come down into your half squat, bring your arms on back, and as you jump up onto the box, landing nice and softly with your whole foot right flat on the box. And once you're on the box, go ahead and step on down instead of jumping off, and go ahead and repeat. And with these lateral box jumps, you want to be making sure that you do the same amount on each side so you have an equal lateral muscle. All right? So as Leon's demonstrating here, she's going to go on a few more times, getting your foot nice and over that box, because a big mental barrier is that you can't get your foot high enough over. It's making sure you clear the box nice and safely, landing nice and smoothly right on top and stepping off the box. For our last box jump exercise, you're going to be requiring 2 boxes, and then we're going to be doing depth box jumps. So what's going to happen is you're going to be standing on top of one box, and then you're going to slowly step off, landing with both feet shoulder width apart in your normal box jump stance, and then jumping up on your second box right here. So what Liana's going to demonstrate for us here is how to do that. So your first movement is to step off of this box and landing with your feet shoulder width apart, just like in your normal box jump. And from here, you're going to be jumping right up onto the second box. Now the key for this exercise, as Liana steps on down, is that you want to minimize the amount of time that you spend on the ground. So right after you step off of this first box and you land on the ground, you want to try to jump up right on the second box as fast as possible. Again, you want to make sure that you have good technique, landing with your feet completely flat on the ground when you hit the ground, and landing with your feet completely flat once you get up onto the box as well. And as always, make sure you step off the box instead of jump. So as she demonstrates a few more times, you see how she's landing with her feet shoulder width apart right on the ground to give herself a nice good base to jump up onto that last box. So that was how to do plyometric box jumps here at the Arc Express. If you have any questions, you can email me at kleong2@gmail.com.